5th June is Ganga Devi appearance, Ganga Mata Goswami disappeared day. And 9th June is 3 part Paniti program. 11th June Jagannath Yatra. Then 27th June is Jagannath Rathi Yatra. 10th July is Guru Purnima. 9th August is Baladev's appearance day. 16th August is Sri Krishna Janmashtami. 31st August is Radhashtami. So, Raya Ramananda disappearance. So, it is very, very important. Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati Thakur actually he told like if Bhagavad Gita disappears, no problem. But if Bhagavatam is still there, Bhagavatam disappears, no problem. If Chaitanya Charitamrita is there, so it's so important. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Because so much Siddhanta. And within Chaitanya Charitamrita, the topmost part of Chaitanya Charitamrita is Raya Ramananda Samvad. The discussion between Raya Ramananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that Raya Ramananda disappearance day was last 17th. We missed that time, I was in Tirupati and there was no way I could make this program. So many programs there. So, I'm sorry. But we will make it today. So, Ramananda, in Krishna's Leela is Vishaka. And now in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime, to give strength to the pastimes of the Lord, he appeared as Vishaka, Raya Raman. Now, if you go to Jagannath Puri, Alarnath temple is there, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when Jagannath next week, when he takes a bath, he goes through a Leela of getting sick. Of course, Jagannath, how he can get sick? But Leela, Narvata. And he's doing that Leela for a purpose. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained this. Nobody else could understand. It was going on. Snana Yatra, then he will not give darshan for 2 weeks. Then Lakshmi Devi giving him treatment. No food. Jagannath. Only kashaya, the herbal medicines. Okay. So I changed the internet connection. Let's see how it. So Alarnath, like Jagannath, when he become sick. Even we also do. See, he is in the Narvat Leela. Huh? Uh, Narvat Leela. So, like we feel poor, you know, one bucket of cold water we get sick. Now we can tolerate it. Hundreds of cold, one bucket of water becomes. So same way, Lord, that's the pastime. So, and for that reason, why to the Sundarachala and Neelachala? Huh? Neelachala that is Dwarka. Sundarachala is Vrindavan. So he wants to go to Vrindavan. Now Lakshmi will not allow. So he is making a pretext, getting sick 2 weeks, and then he says, no devotees. At that time, even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could not have his darshan. So he used to go to Alarnath. Near Alarnath is this Raya Ramananda was born, in a village nearby. So then, of course, Jagannath goes to Sundarachal, Vrindavan, and then he is very happy. That's why the the very process, thinking that he is going to Sundarachal, that is Vrindavan, he is so happy. Oh, you have to see him. Oh, he's dancing. So happy. Really, it is not that people are making it up. He makes it, so joyful. So, because the Braja Prema makes it so amazing. Very, very amazing. Okay? So, that will take us anywhere. So, this is the crux of Raya Ramananda. So, Raya Ramananda, then what happens? He, he, Vishaka. So, he was appeared as Raya Ramananda near Alarnath. Now, uh, Ventapura, Alarnath. And his father was Bhavananda, right? We had 5 sons. Actually, Bhavananda is like a Pandu, in Pandu, and the Pancha Pandavas, 5, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, Sahadeva, like that. So, this is like Arjuna, you can say, in one sense, but it's actually Vishaka also. So, Ramananda Rai Ramananda was, even though he like born in like a Shudra or lower caste, he was very intelligent, Shastra and everything. You can imagine. And he was employed as a governor uh, at the Rajamandri. Uh, King Prataprudra uh, employed him. That is now part of Andhra. Godavari, very beautiful Godavari river. There is so much about Godavari river itself also. Uh, so, Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur wanted to establish a Gaudiya Math, and he established through Bhakti Rakshasridhar Maharaj, Bhakti Daita Madhav Maharaj. Name is Raya Ramananda Gaudiya Math. And there he has established, I wish I can show you, the where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hearing from Raya Ramananda. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಬಂದ್ರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ.
ಇದು ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮರೆಯಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು,
ನಾನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಾವ್ರು
ನಾನು ಈ ಸಹಾಯನ ಯಾವ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಷ್ಟು ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಏನ. ದಯವಿ ಏನ್ ತೊಂದರೆ.
ಆಯ್ತು
ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು, ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಆಯ್ತು, ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ಒಂದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು. So, Raya Ramananda, he was employed as a governor in this place, Rajamandri, on the bank of Godavari. And then Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati established a temple. And there is a deity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then Raya Ramananda, discussion. They are sitting, discussion is there. Right next to it is Godavari, where these things happen. Very amazing. So our Gurudev used to discuss these things. Actually, 2000, I forgot, 2001 or maybe 2000 or 2001. Gurudev was in Jagannath Puri. I luckily happened to be with him at that time. And that was Adhika Masa, I think. Adhika Masa. One extra month comes. So that time there were so many Western devotees, maybe 100, 200 devotees were there. And every day is to discuss this Raya Ramananda Sabha. And we were taken all along the many pastimes places. We were in Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, near Jagannath temple, at that time. So it was very nice. And that is where Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati Thakur appeared that day. That was the Bhakti-Vinod Thakur's house, his residence. Now when Bhakti-Vinod Thakur was taking care of Jagannath temple, he was in charge of the Jagannath Puri. At that time, Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati appeared there in that house. When he appeared, Jagannath Rath Yatra came when he was only 6 months old baby. And Jagannath Ratha stayed in front of his house for 3 days, would not move. And did not move at all. So at that time, Ma Bhagavati took the baby, put it at the lotus feet of Jagannath. Automatically, a garland fell on the baby. So, and the Annaprashan was also done. But sweet rice given to Jagannath was given to him. Like that, amazing pastime. Bhakti-Vinod Thakur engaged in Harikirtan. So, it shows. So in that house. Actually, I was told when Bhakti-Vidanta Dandi Maharaja was trying to establish a temple, Gaudiya Math, when they digging the place where Bhakti-Siddhanta Thakur was born, there was so much fragrance came, apparently. So was coming out when they're digging that place. So very transcendental place here. Huh? So Raya Ramananda, he, he was governor. So when one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, uh, when he came to Jagannath Puri, uh, then he was taken to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house because Nityananda Prabhu took the danda of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, broke into 3 pieces, threw into the river. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was little externally little very not pleased with that act. He said, "You go in the front, or I go in the back." Uh, then Lord, we will follow you. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went first. So he was in a completely forgotten state. When he entered Jagannath, he ran and then he became unconscious. And then all the Ashta symptoms of great devotion happened, appeared on his body. And then Sarva Bhattacharya happens to be there. He saw this young sannyasi, so much wow. Said he is not ordinary, extraordinary, but he is young sannyasi. So he took him, he carried the body of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his house. And then Gopinath Acharya, his brother-in-law, knew who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He told him, Jagannath Mishra's Sachimata's son. Oh, Jagannath Mishra was so dear to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He was very happy to hear that. And then later on, Nityananda Prabhu, all they follow, and they came to know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became unconscious, and they inquired where he was, where is taken, and they found it gave to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house. And then after Kirtan, doing Kirtan and all that, again, regain, they came to consciousness. So like that. But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was a big Mayavadi, okay? Even though he is the Guru of Devatas, Brihaspati, but still in this Leela he was a Mayavadi. Number 1 Mayavadi in the entire India. So many sannyasis were his disciples. He was so powerful. Because of that, from Vidyanagara, Prataprudra king requested him to come to Jagannath Puri to lead. Either like a great personality in his sabha, in his kingdom, in his palace. So, but he was so immersed in Mayavadi that their belief is that Jiva Jivo Brahmaiva Napara. Jivo Brahmaiva Napara. Meaning the individual is none other than God. The individual is God. So I will tell you, this is very sickening, but in a simple way we can defeat this argument. How? Today I was giving that example. I told you this, but I will tell you in a little different way. So, see, if somebody asks you 1 year ago what we were doing, we say, no, I forget. 1 month ago, 1 week ago, 1 hour ago, we forget. Details we forget, maybe a little bit here. But on the other hand, if you remember all the things transpired since 1 year, we go crazy. We cannot sit or stand or do anything. You know, imagine all the previous lives. Ooh. So that's why one of the greatest mercy of the Lord is He has given us the forgetfulness. Greatest mercy, try to understand. Otherwise, we cannot survive. So, uh, we cannot survive. That's why the from me come knowledge, remembrance, and forgetfulness. But the question is, like I will give you an example, I've given this. Imagine a doctor doing an operation. Many of you might have gone through operation or heard about it. The doctor, first thing he will do is give anesthesia, right? So that we will forget. We will not feel the pain or we unconscious. So he will cut open, do blood will flow, he will clean it up, stitch it, and gradually we will woken up. Now, but try to understand. The doctors know how to give anesthesia to make us forgetful, make it unconscious, but not to everybody. Okay, for example, our Gurudev, when they tried to, he was going through open heart surgery, and it's a leela. Why it happened, you can understand. So he was admitted to the hospital. Doctor thought, oh, he's an ordinary sadhu. So they treated him like that, ordinary sadhu, not much any special. So, so they gave him anesthesia, like normal, and they are waiting so that he will become unconscious. He did not. He was keep on chanting, chanting, chanting. And then what happened? Doctors are worried. What is happening? No, he's not feeling asleep or unconscious. They're looking at the label and all that, whether it's duplicate or not. They found it's okay. And they're walking here and there. Finally, Gurudev got tired and then said, what is happening? Oh, Swamiji, we gave anesthesia. You're supposed to become unconscious. You are not. How to do further operation? Oh, that's it. Don't worry. You do what you have to do. Huh? Don't worry. You know, you do what you have to do. I'm doing what I have to do. Chanting, not forgetting Krishna. So even for a moment, you will not forget. See, that is a pure devotee. No matter what you do. So that shows he is from the spiritual world, not from Golokunda. And then later on after the operation, they all fell at his lotus feet. They all many of them became his disciples. So the power. What I'm saying is, a pure devotee, things of this world will not work. But ordinary person become unconscious. And, so what I'm saying is, why I'm saying this example is, suppose if the doctor does not give you anesthesia for a normal person, what will happen? I think doctor will survive. The patient will get so angry. Oh, so much pain, this, that. He would snatch the knife from the and he might hit doctor, nurses. I mean, it becomes a really mess. You understand? The patient might die, and the doctor might die, nurses might, get hurt, or so many things, it's unbelievable. You understand? So same way, that is, you see, the patient is given anesthesia only during that operation. But whatever in our case, we are patient forever, okay? And Lord is giving anesthesia every minute to forget. So we are under the influence of anesthesia practically all the time, forgetting, right? They're like, then how we know what is good for me, what is bad for me, what is the path, what is the right path, what is auspiciousness, what is inauspiciousness? You understand? What should I do? All these things, how I will come to know when I am always under the influence of anesthesia? Understand? Try to meditate on what I'm saying. Is there any way? Then who will, how, what is our, what should we do? You have to find a person who will never get, influenced by anesthesia of this world. Understand? You know, like people who drunk, right? So what happens? They forget, So we have been, drank the, you know, things of this world. You know, we are intoxicated, rather intoxicated with the things of this world. Senses, objects of senses, intoxicated. Then how we can decide what is good, what is bad, what should I do, what is the path, who am I? See. So uh, this is why I was giving this example. So Raya Ramananda, uh, so the Sarvam Bhattacharya is like that. Brahma, illusion of what? Oh, the ordinary jiva can become Supreme Lord. Ordinary jiva is Supreme Lord, but he has forgotten. So how is Supreme? See, the devotee, our Gurudev is an example. He was not influenced by this, things of this world, Maya. But how come, you know, God becomes influenced? Give me a break, okay? So, but Gurudev never claimed that he is God. Understand? He's always servant of Krishna, devotee of Krishna, devotee of Radha, huh? Maid servant of Radha. Huh? So, maid servant of the servant of Radha. That's his, you know, uh, so so you can see how misguided Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. But what happened was at that time Raya Ramananda used to see, but he considered him an ordinary person. Oh, he is sentimentalist. He's a devotee, he was sentimentalist. No Nyaya, no, you know, Vedanta. I know. See, that's the thing. But when he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then when he started discussing Vedanta Sutra, see, Sarvam Bhattacharya thinking, see, you are very young sannyasi. You must know Vedanta Sutra, Vedanta. You should know the conclusion of Vedanta. Huh? That, you know. So then, all right, if that's what it is, tell me. So he taught for almost a week. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was listening. Not even opening. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, are you understanding what I'm saying? Huh? So, do you understand Jivo Brahmaiva Napara? That individual is none other than God. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then opened. I understand the sutras, main sutra, very straightforward, no problem. But the way you're trying to cover the real meaning of this sutra, that I'm not able to follow. I don't understand. Oh, how come? That is the main meaning. But sir, you're telling the opposite of what Vedavyas wanted to say. But you're struggling so much. See, when you want to prove something truth as truth, is very easy, okay? It doesn't take much time. But when you try to prove something truth as untruth, it takes a lot of effort. you know. So, so Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya then explained then. So Sarvabhauma Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained in the Vedanta Sutra as it is. When he heard, he was transformed and he understood. Wow. See, see, unless you have the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his followers, there's no way we can get out of this illusion of this material world. Understand? That's why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, you know, my external potency is so deluding. No one can overcome unless with my mercy. No one can overcome. It's as powerful as. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya became a devotee. So we were also like that many, many lifetimes. Who knows how long? And so that's why we are all very, very fortunate, okay? Coming in this line, don't underestimate the highest truth, made simplified. Huh? So then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's false ego was shattered, and now he understood Raya Ramananda. Wow, great Vaishnava, great Vaishnava. But I mistreated him, ignored him, I thought he was nothing. He was a sentimentalist. No, great devotee. So, like that, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya changed. So, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to go to South India, so he requested Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when you visit South India, please, please meet this Raya Ramananda. Huh? And he is he, you know, he is worthy of your meeting. Please meet Raya Ramananda. So he recommended. So Lord, of course Lord knows everything, but he's all right, I will definitely do. So actually Lord's intention no one can judge, but his main thing was meet him. So when he came to Godavari, bank of Godavari, he started taking a bath. Now it's time. Morning time. He reached morning time. He was taking a bath. At that time, it so happens, Raya Ramananda, because he was like a governor, at that point, he was like a representing the king. So he was carried by a palanquin and then musical people, uh, and then many Brahmanas singing the mantra. So he also came, and he was also taking that. Then he noticed, oh, this effulgent sannyasi, thousands of like bright sun, effulgent, was attracted. So he went to see him, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also was attracted. He is a devotee, you understand. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, are you Raya Ramananda? Then Raya Ramananda said, yes, but I'm a Shudra. I'm unfit to be a servant of yours. I'm Shudra. Immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu hugged him and tears started flowing. And but the other Brahmanas who were seeing this, they were wondering, what is this? This sannyasi is like a effulgent sun, hundreds of them. He's like a Narayana, Supreme Lord. And he is hugging a Shudra. You don't understand this. It is against the scripture, against the Shastra. Like that they were thinking. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understood, so he controlled his emotion. See, it shows how Lord loves to meet devotees. And devotees also love to see Lord. See, mutual affection, it is. It is. No one can check. But because of this situation now, he, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, contained himself. But he requested, Raya, you come in the evening when you are free, alone, and we will discuss Harikatha. I want to hear. So, like that. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Raya Ramananda paid obeisances and he left. He was very happy. Lord was also very happy. So, Lord is waiting in the evening. So, Lord, when Raya Ramananda came in the evening with an ordinary dress, he was not wearing like a governor dress, like a king. And then only one servant. So, in a solitary place. Now, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches, he is expert. I will tell you, he is so expert. Like Lord comes in uh, mm, any incarnation, he does amazing things. Like Ramchandra, Vamana, Lord Krishna. Bah, so perfect. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. So, like the place, time, and the person, the way he deals very appropriately. For example, like Sanatan Goswami, when Sanatan Goswami met Rupa and Sanatan, that time Sanatan, of course, they told that you should not be going to Vrindavan with so many thousands of people. It is not the way you should. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understood. And he returned back. Then, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Sanatana Goswami in Kashi, then, because Kashi is what? Mayavadi. Again, everybody thinking I'm God. So at that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inspired in the heart of Sanatana Goswami to ask a question. So what question he is asking? That we all have that question. What is that? Huh? Who am I? Kene amaya jare tapat. Huh? Tapat praya nahi jani. I'm being, being tormented by these three, difficulties. No, Adi Daivik, that my own body and mind giving me trouble. Then other living entities and the higher power. Always question. Why? Who am I? How to overcome? What is most auspicious thing that I can do? Huh? Huh? If I don't know this, then how I can be benefited? So now why Sanatana Goswami was inspired to ask like this? Because Kashi is a place for Mayavadi. Swarupa Brahma. They are in the illusion. Like intoxicated. Oh, I'm Brahma. I'm God. I'm God. God. So even though we are lower than a worm in the stool, we think, wow, you see, that is an illusion. Try to understand. Illusion. Power of Maya. When Indra became, he offended Guru, he came down as pig. Remember? And he's a pig in this world, imagine. And Brahma sent Narad Muni to bring him back. And Narad Muni came to take him back. Hey, pig, you're not pig, you're Indra. Why don't you come back? So much opulence is there. What? I'm Indra? I'm so happy here. I get fresh things to eat, very, very warm, hot. Human beings work so hard to get their food. We have no, you know, perfect. Uh, I have no, that means that, you know, not go.
Hare Krishna Gurudev Dandavad. Sorry, your Wi-Fi is bad. Cannot hear you.
And then clearly people, you know, but in and they had to Live. All right. More. That was to
Hare Krishna, Gurudev, Dandavat Pranams. Gurudev, your Wi-Fi signal is bad. We cannot hear you. Hare Krishna.
then province. Oh, yeah, so that, uh, uh, this thing is so, just, like, because that is that is other side. Bhakti, you know, God, and
Gurudev, the network is bad. Your Wi-Fi is bad.
in
Gurudev, Hare Krishna.
that you get
Gurudev,
uh, uh, that friend are free from all designation and may me the every not that that thing law the make sense or no leaders yeah should or are how